Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Roz. Thank you so much guys for tuning in to my first tutorial. I'm so excited to show you guys how I achieved this look. So please stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys. Hi guys, so welcome back. As I was just showing you in the previous clip of how I achieved that look, so yeah, I'm going to start off really fresh. The first thing I wanted to tell you guys, because I usually often use this before I go ahead and do my makeup, I wash my face with my cleanser, which is my favorite, the Neutrogena, the Morning Burst. I love that even during the nighttime. So the next thing I use after that is the Witch Brew toner that I got from Nolar Skin. Shout out to you guys. I really appreciate you guys. I'm really trying to get the skin together. Put a little bit on my face real quick. And it smells so good. Like really, like it just like works. And I'm just gonna add it. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my skin with this vitamin oil that I got from Family Dollar. I love this stuff. It's so smooth. I'm going to just put a dab of that on just so that I have oily skin, but just to moisturize my skin with some vitamin E. So I'm going to just do that real quickly. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my Moron Skin Prep that I got from Amazon. I believe this was like $20. Yeah, so I just use that. So what I would say about this is that it was very good. It just really just soaks up the skin. You can just see it like it's a liquid. So what it does is like absorbs the product, and then yeah, so you just wait for it to go ahead and finish, and then you just apply your makeup on after that. So I'm just gonna let that dry for a little bit. The next step I want to do is I'm going to take a powder. Like I said, I have oily skin. So what I'm going to do is use my Airspun powder, and I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Technique sponge. And it's like kind of damp. Make sure you always want to have like a damp sponge. And you want to go ahead and go in with the areas where you have like the, you know, your oily points. And my oily points is like usually around my mouth and like up where my forehead is. So like, and you want to just go ahead and just stamp it, like get it really into the skin. Yeah, I know it's super late, but it's not going to show, I promise. That's what I love about this. Or also you can use your, I also use sometimes I use my Sasha Buttercup setting powder, and I do it the same thing with it, just so that I won't be having like super oily skin. Look at that, see? And also like when it's not dried up, like the product, the liquid, you can definitely see it on here, but it won't show up, trust me, it won't show up in my pictures. I'm gonna try to like flatten that out a little bit, but it won't show up. So, I mean, I kind of like put it all around my face looking crazy. Doesn't make no means in me. Alright, cool. And then the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to put my foundation in the back of my arm. I'm going to be using my MAC Pro Longwear waterproof foundation, or nourishing waterproof foundation, NW45. And also I'm going to be using my warm coconut cocoa by Maybelline Super Stay. I love this foundation, but I'm going to mix the two to definitely see if I can definitely make sure that the shade is perfect for me, because this is like a real reddish and then this is like a real yellowish, and I just want to mix them together. So yeah, so I just use this together. I'm going to mix them. Cool. So anyway, the next thing I'm going to do is just let that product sit on my hand and warm up for a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, cool. So as I like kind of warmed up, so I'm just going to blend those two together. I'm going to go ahead and start applying this foundation on my face. So I'm going to do here. My niggas is savage, we got better than 100 rounds. My bitch is bad and bullshit. Cooking up dough with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, we got better than 100 rounds. Yeah, that way. So now I'm going to take my brush that I also got from Amazon. I'm just going to go ahead and just blot that all over and downward. Never brush upward, like especially if you have like hairy, like you have like very If you're like very a hairy person, don't ever like brush upward because then you're gonna look like a little peach. So you want to just make sure that you always like brush downward. Yeah. I know people are like, oh my god, like that's probably like too light for skin, etc. Like no, it's not too light for my skin. I always make sure, even if your face is a little darker than your chest, you always want to make sure that you go ahead and match your foundation with your chest, because when you put your foundation on and it doesn't match, you're gonna look kind of crazy. So you always want to match that. I love my beautiful black skin to the fullest, to the capacity, to the existing. So like, I have a daughter, so I always want to make sure that she knows to love her black self and that black is beautiful and that, you know, it's necessary, you know. So I just wanted to address that because a lot of time I see like, you know, people always say, like, are always saying like black YouTubers, you know, kind of try to look lighter. Like no, that's not true. Cool. So after you like laying down that foundation and make sure everything is setting, like looking good, everything is covered, like everything is looking real cute, you want to just keep on like making sure every little thing is covered. You don't want anything to show up. The most important thing is like really laying the foundation down. Like foundation is very important. You want to make sure that you do that. There's always like little bumps always trying to like stop me, but whatever, I'm here. Also, like, so with my foundation, like I was like a MAC girl, like really heavy, until like I was like out of money and I had to like figure out what are you gonna do. I started to lean more towards the Walmarts and the CVS's and the Rite Aids, you know, started to lean forward to like their foundations, and it was just like a great experience. I feel like when you're broke, it teaches you more lessons. Like it teaches you a lot and you learn more and you'll be able to experience more. So yeah, that was my experience. Like, and so my first like foundation from drugstore was, I believe it was Revlon. I love that so much until I found Maybelline Stay, and I stayed, you know? That was corny, but whatever. So yeah, but oh, let me get into these smile lines because I smile so much and I'm just like always like smiling all over the place. So alright, cool. Now that the foundation is down, you want to go ahead and, let's say, I'm going to do my brows. I mean, a lot of women do their makeup differently, and that's just me. I just like to do things differently. So I'm going to do my brows next. And I'm blending this in with a pencil. I mean, I don't have Anastasia quite right now, so this is what I'm using. I love a beauty supply store pencil. Excuse me, I just love the way that it works. It never disappoints me. Except when I used to like wear like reddish brows. Like I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and like until my cousin was like, you know, you should use like dark brown like pencils, and I always use like reddish brownish looking pencils, looking crazy, half ass crazy. And then he was like, I was like, oops. Alright, cool. So it's kind of cute. And then I'm gonna go in with my MAC concealer in the shade NW40. And I'm just gonna go, yeah, with the paintbrush.
We just play ball.
like filling it in. I mean, I really don't. I try to keep it like really clean underneath my brows. I like highlight, but not like that, like too much. Alright, so I'm gonna take that brush, the same brush that I used, the Real Technique brush that I used a little bit ago. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing, clean it up a little bit more, and blend that product in and out, in and out. And I'm gonna take my foundation and I'm gonna put that on the top, mainly because I don't like to do a highlight underneath my brow with the shade that I use for my concealer. I just feel like it's just, I had too many episodes where it would just show up in my pictures and I just would look all types of sorts of crazy. So I just try by every means to like avoid that. I don't really recommend for you to do a highlight color over your brows. I think that it should just be for the under eye, and that's really it. I feel like you should use your same concealer, your same foundation color that you should use for the top of your brows, because it just looks better and it looks really clean. It gives you a different look. Now sometimes, like when you go over with your foundation, you may just mess with your brows, but you can always, like, you know, retract and get your life again. So next step, I'm gonna go back in with this other Real Technique brush. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up around that, around those areas. And the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take my LA Pro Girl and I'm going to go ahead and put this underneath my eyes. I'm going to do like that, like just in the motion of that. I'm going to take this sponge and I'm going to apply like the Skin of Neva on it. I'm just going to go ahead and put that, like, you know, pat it into the skin. Perfect. Now the last couple of days, what I have been doing, and now I'm going to be using my Black Opal True Color foundation stick. I love this so much. So I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to go ahead and dab that, like blot that in. I'm not going to go ahead and, you know, do like that, cause streaky lines or cause the foundation to go ahead and lift up. I'm just going to go ahead and dab that in and blend it in very nicely, so that I don't have any like harsh lines or anything like that. That's all you want to do with that. You want to just go ahead and keep on taking that and just blend it. Look how amazing, like, blended that looks. It looks so good. So like I want to keep doing that around the places where I place the foundation. I'm just going to keep on doing that.
Hoje aqui no baile, o bonde veio assim, taradão e bolado pra tacar o piru aí. Vou te pegar, pode ir pra rua, explodir teu negócio tudinho. Vou te pegar, pode ir pra rua, explodir teu negócio tudinho.
Perfect. So the next step that I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and set my foundation or my concealer. And I'm going to go ahead and first set it with my Sacha Buttercup cream that Buttercup, it just sounds nice. My Sacha Buttercup powder. I got this from Amazon. It's 20 bucks. It's so good. You don't have a flashback or anything like that. You just go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and lightly press the powder into my skin. You don't want to press it too hard because it may like I had so many experiences where I will press the powder into my skin. I'm so loud, right, babe? I will have so many points where I will go ahead and press it into my skin, and it just would be like so off. But I'm just thinking. Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna take my this is my favorite like blush by e.l.f. I'm just putting that in my crease. I just love the way that it looks. It looks really, really good in my crease. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep on like putting that in the crease of my lid. Like eye space, so I just try to keep everything to a minimum and really clean and not too much going on. Okay. And the next thing I want to do is take my Jaclyn Hill palette, which is like kind of like beautiful whatever. I'm going to take my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to go ahead and this color and that color in my crease. In my crease. On my lid. And then, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to wipe off the excess powder that I left there. So there's like this patch underneath my eye right now, but if you don't know what it is, I won't say nothing. Alright, so now I want to go ahead and apply my lashes. And put some more definition into my face. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Deluxe Finishing Powder by Black Opal, and I'm going to go ahead and go around the perimeter of my face. You can get that really cute for the girls. Alright, and then I'm going to take my liner. I'm going to go ahead, my e.l.f. liner. I stand by this 100%. I don't care how far I go in life or wherever I go in life. This will be with me forever. Forever. I'm not really an expert at my liner. I think I am, but, you know, I don't like to brag about it. It's like real clean, you know. That same color that I put earlier on in my crease. I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. I love this as well. Stop sleeping. Girls, stop sleeping. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and spray my face really quickly. Do that but now it did me. I can't believe it just did that to me. Wow, interesting. That's alright. Fixable. Alright, cool. So now I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Chrome by their Face Studio. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my, I'm going to put that right in my areas where, you know, my shining points. So here. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and apply my Lippy by ColourPop. I'm going to go ahead and apply that on my lid. My lips. Not my lid, my lips. Okay. Cute little fall look. Okay, girl. So the Queen Collection, it kind of like broke. It's the natural hue. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of that on my side of my cheeks as well, to give it a more like, you know, definition. Give the cheeks more what it deserves, you know? Girl. No, you gotta take a picture. I look fine as hell. Like a little lion. Yeah.